For the second quarter final preview, we've had to bring the lads in here out of the rain, but hopefully it won't be raining at the weekend. Castletown are playing Kilanerin in a Gorey district derby, and normally these games are fairly closely fought. Andy, you played Kilanerin earlier in the season and had a comfortable victory.
Yeah. Actually, surprising enough, it was tight enough in the first half. It was a very wet day up in Belfield. And I suppose we came out in the second half and I think we got 3 goals in the first 5 minutes, and believe it or not, we didn't score for the last 22 minutes of that game and we still won by I think 12 points. But yeah, I probably wouldn't have much faith in Kilanerin, I don't think, and I know they've been doing the odd football session during the hurling year as well, so they've been preparing for a long time for the championship. But I think Castletown are going to be the better team here, and they'll set up probably defensively again, and I just don't think Kilanerin will have the forwards to break them down. Sean Ford obviously is quite good, and Dean O'Toole, but I think Castletown will probably have too much for them.
And where did you see Kilanerin as vulnerable against you? Obviously the fact that you got 5 goals is the worry, but was there anything else that you saw that you were really able to capitalise on?
Yeah, I suppose they had a young keeper in goal that day, and he did look a little bit nervous. He dropped the ball into the net and a couple of his kickouts went astray. They lost Paddy Hughes at half time, which was obviously a big blow to them, but I think that their defenders are defensively as a unit, they're not overly strong, and you can definitely get at them.
And Colm, in terms of Castletown, you played them in round 2. You were missing a whole heap of lads for electric picnic and holidays and all the rest of it.
For various reasons.
But you still managed to run a fairly close game. Castletown probably missed a lot of chances in that game as well.
Yeah, they were opening us up pretty well. Like in the first half, it was kind of like we were putting out fires at some stage, like the movement of Ben and Robbie moving around the place, but we knuckled down, got back into it. And the thing I found about playing against Castletown, they're very hard to break down. They just dropped off our kickouts, let us have the ball, and just invited us on. Now, because we had a lot of new lads with legs in them, we kind of got the upper hand on them in some parts of the second half, like to get back into it. Luke Murphy scored a wonder point, but again, they just set up very well. And they break on you so fast, it's hard to counter against that.
One feature of that game which was quite strange was their tactic from the kickouts. It was almost like they wanted to just move everyone out the field, including the full forward line.
Yeah, they totally gave the full back line the space for Colm in the goal for us. He just chipped it out to us, completely moved back. But in a way, it put the onus on to us to try and work out how to break that system. Found it very difficult whether we switch the ball out, carry hard through the middle. We know if we carry hard through the middle, they'll just, they'll stop us. Like Conor Carty, all well experienced back there. So they're very well set up, attack wise. Jack Higgins, he ran a few against us as well. They're very good.
And Andy, what would you make of the Castletown challenge?
Yeah, I think again, just from even talking to Brian Malone in school, when they played the Shells, just to sit very, very deep, very hard team to break down. I think they'll probably just have too much for Kilanerin again, but I don't think Kilanerin probably have the forwards to break them down either, to an extent. But I'd say probably Castletown overall will have too much for them.
And do you have any particular thoughts on Kilanerin, Colm?
We've played them a couple of years ago, and I think it was after their Leinster run and everything as well. They're strong as well. They're very compact in defence from when we played against them. But I do think local derby comes into it as well for that game. So I see Castletown being the stronger, but then again, it's a local derby. Bragging rights up there. You never know what can happen.
Yeah, so it's I suppose definite prediction time. Andy, what way is it going to go?
I go Castletown probably by 3 or 4 points.
Colm?
Yeah, simply from playing against Castletown this year, I think they could have maybe 5 or 6 in it. Yeah.
So the 2 lads have gone for Castletown. I'm going to go for Kilanerin. I think they've been sort of struggling in the last couple of games a bit, but no wonder they were qualified, or nearly just about qualified so early on. Maybe they didn't quite have the as much to play for in the last few games. But I give them I give them the nod to try to win this game. But I think it'll be very, very close. Kilanerin by 2.